All right, quick video today. I'm going to show a custom scroll box that I did for the user interface. And before I show that, I'm going to show the progress for the texture UI and the icons that I'm going to be showing for the scroll box are these ones right here. So you'll see how they're implemented when I show it in the game. But that's what I'm going to show. And I'll talk about implementing the scroll box in the next part of this video. Okay, in this part of the video, I'm going to show the scroll box that I talked about earlier. And that's enabled by hitting the settings button over here. And there you have, here you have the scroll box with the scroll bar here on the right. And you can just scroll through the options. I also did a little bit of friction with the scroll bar, so it'll slide a little bit and come gradually to a stop. And of course the buttons respond to user input. Of course they don't go anywhere now because I haven't programmed that yet. So that's the scroll box. And for anyone wondering how I do the clipping of the buttons at the top of the scroll box and at the bottom, that's done using a feature of the render APIs called the Scissor box. So to do that, you just set the dimensions of a rectangle, and anything outside those dimensions will be clipped and not drawn. So that's how you do that. And it's supported in OpenGL, DirectX, and Metal, and I'm pretty sure whatever other APIs you'd want to implement also support this. So this scroll box supports all my UI components, so you just add them to the scroll box, and the scroll box will take care of managing everything for you. You don't have to worry. Just add the components to the scroll box and everything gets taken care by the scroll box component. And so this is pretty much the final UI component that I need to write. After this, I just need to implement all the UIs and then do all the code to sync up with the Apple's Play Store and Facebook and whatnot. And then the UI will be finished. And I guess before I decided to write my own user interface, I did try and find some UI middleware because I didn't want to write this stuff. It's kind of boring. But I was overwhelmed. There's too many middleware options, and I didn't want to spend time researching which ones would be best. And would they be lightweight enough? How would I integrate them? So I figured I'll just write the components myself, and then I can guarantee they're lightweight and they'll work perfectly with the engine. So that's all I have to show now for the scroll box. And again, if you want to do the clipping similar to what I've done, just use the scissor rectangle for whatever render API that you're using. And I don't know if you've seen it in the video or if I haven't mentioned it already. I implemented a little bit of friction with the scroll bar, so it'll slide to a stop gradually. Of course, you can't see it here too well because there's not many components to display, so the scroll bar is kind of limited, but you can still see it. And of course, you can go up and down with your fingers. So that's another thing that the scroll bar takes care of, all the input and how to do the collision detection with whatever you register. So until next time, I'll post another video when I'm ready with something else. Thanks and bye.